3 years ago today, 165 people were killed when fire engulfed the Beverly Hills Supper Club. The property has been empty since that fateful night. Now there are plans to redevelopment with homes, apartments, and assisted living units. Local 12's Tessa DeTuro has the story.
These are pictures of Joan Vandergriff's favorite rooms inside the Beverly Hills Supper Club.
I was a waitress. I worked the main dining room. I opened the place and closed it.
Bill Raitt is one of 10 survivors who was inside the Caberet Room. His wife didn't make it out.
The doors stopped opening before we ever got out, so I was in there. It's about 12:30 and they knocked a hole in the wall, and when the air came in, it woke me up. And the fireman walked by and I reached out and grabbed his leg.
I just remember the night vividly, and I remember, my uncle driving me here, and I remember watching the survivors come out on the buses and looking for my parents.
This year, more people took the opportunity to walk up to the site because on next year's anniversary, the proposed development of this land could be further along, and they might not be able to go back up.
And this was my grandfather's favorite place to go on his birthday and celebrate, and I just wanted to come up before they level it all.
SOUTHGATE City Council has been working with David Brock on the $65 million development. He knows a lot about the land. He was a busboy at the Supper Club.
They do know that where everyone had died at, that it's going to be very difficult to turn that dirt over and put a building on it. So they are going to work with us to know where everything was at and to not try to have that to happen.
Some people think this should stay sacred ground.
I just wish they would leave it alone and let the people rest in peace that died here.
Others think it's time for new life on the land.
It's not going to be a business. Well, it's a business, but not the kind where you have people in and out constantly, And I think that would be very disrespectful.
I think it's time to move on.
Move on, but not forget.
There is a partial memorial in that area and also a park that you'll be able to reminisce and walk around through the land and outside to where everyone had died at.
In SOUTHGATE, Tessa DeTiro, Local 12 News.
Campbell County Municipal Planning and Zoning now takes over, and they'll host a public meeting on July 14th at the Community Center in Southgate. You are encouraged to attend to give your input. A final vote will happen sometime in August.